A student here at the University of Georgia has been watching the situation very closely. Her aunt and uncle are living through the constant bombardment. Grady News Source reporter Emily Forrest talked with her today. Emily, this has to be a very traumatic experience for her.
Absolutely, and you can understand why. She and her father have been talking with their family as much as they can, and the war just keeps getting closer and closer to them.
On the horizon, thick smoke billows from a sabotaged gas pipeline.
Syria's
This
ongoing
is the war
struggles
zone that
extended from the
Homs
TV
has, where civilians are
to a
killed and
face-to-face
wounded.
chat last week with her relatives living in Syria via Skype.
My dad mostly talked to them because my dad speaks Arabic, and my aunt was just saying that they are trying to stay indoors mostly and stay away from it, and they're hoping that it calms down soon. But I mean, what we see is that it's not going to really calm down.
Katie's dad was born in Syria, where he lived for 25 years, until he moved to the U.S. to continue school. However, the Middle East country is now in its 12th month of the anti-government uprising, and Katie says she doesn't see an end coming soon. Many other UGA students, on the other hand, are able to take classes here at UGA involving international affairs. Dr. Sherry Lawrence, Assistant Professor of International Affairs at UGA, says it's important to know about the Middle East, and one of her classes, Middle East Political Systems, teaches just that.
Knowing about the Middle East has always been important, but even more so in the last year, now that there has been a lot of things going on in the Middle East, uprisings, regime changing, and that's in particular one of the things that we're very interested in this particular course.
And hearing about her aunt and uncle's experiences, Katie couldn't agree more with Dr. Lawrence.
And now this past week, some of the rebels from one of the cities escaped and went to their city, and so the soldiers and different people followed them, and now the fighting is happening in their back doors. So.
And as we speak, Syrian forces are continuing to bomb the city of Homs, where much of the uprising has been focused. Heavy bombardment began early this morning, and dozens of injuries have been reported. Live in the newsroom, I'm Emily Forrest.